Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Whew, I know it has been a while, girl. Yes, it's been a while because I recently started school, as I mentioned in my back to school makeup tutorial. If you haven't seen that, go ahead. I know school is coming. School started for most people. All that good stuff. Yeah, exciting. But yeah, I did mention I'm probably gonna post like once a week, maybe twice a week, the most I can. Today's video I want to talk about I was gonna do August favorites, but I was like, I figured let me do current favorites because I feel like it's kind of late. August just passed, and let me just do current favorites. It's the same thing, but I'm just gonna name it current favorites, August favorites, whatever. That's basically it. And don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, give this video a thumbs up for more videos like this. And without further ado, let's get to the video. You guys, I have a lot of things. I'm gonna maybe like start off how I do my face, like in order. I usually of course do my eyes first, so I'm just gonna start off with concealer because I prime my eyes with concealer. And two concealers I've been loving lately, and it's the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. So it's this very thick bottle for concealer, like this is used for concealer, and I'm in the shade Natural Beige. This concealer is so good, and I love wands like this, so easy to apply. It's like the Tarte Shape Tape wand. But yeah, this concealer, I like it because it's not the only one thing I have to say. It's not that full coverage, the full coverage that I like and want, but it's so good. Like, I don't know, it leaves like a little bit of hydration in your skin, and it's long lasting, does not crease or anything, so that's why I like this concealer. It says super coverage, but I don't know about that. But if you're looking for a super coverage, just apply like a powder, under-eye powder, translucent powder, or you could bake to have that extra coverage. Next concealer is my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I'm in the shade C6, so it looks like this. And this concealer is definitely a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape because I feel like it's the same coverage as a Tarte Shape Tape, just a way cheaper version. I believe this is $7. Oh, and this concealer is like, I think $29, which is a lot. But yeah, the Makeup Revolution is a real affordable brand. So this concealer is $7. Like, you can't go wrong with this concealer. Like, it's so good. This is actually my shade that I use to highlight, not conceal, so it's a little bit lighter, but it's so good. I love it. This doesn't crease, very full coverage, just like the Tarte Shape Tape. Okay, so on to eyeshadows. I actually have a lot. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Iluvsarahii Dose of Colors collab. She collabed with Dose of Colors. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, Iluvsarahii. But his eyeshadow palette is so pretty. I love the packaging. It's very travel friendly, and I like that it has a mirror. And girl, these shades, what I love about this palette is the shades. Like, you have it's only 6 colors, but you could do so many looks with this, and it's so pigmented. Like, these colors are so easy to blend, very pigmented, so nice. Like, it goes, like, the shimmers are like so so pretty pigmented. And this blue and this black, I like it has little speckles in it. Like, it's a unique black, that's what I like about it. And yeah, this palette, I think I forgot the price, but I think it's like 20 something. I'll link it down below, but I know it's 20 something dollars. Next palette I'm gonna talk about, I think you guys all know, is the Vault Morphe Jaclyn. I don't know, to me it's so good. Like there was, the only thing I could complain about is some of the shimmer shades that they use. I feel like you use as a matte because it's not that shimmery. Like, it comes out real thick and clay-like, which I hate in a shimmer. Like, I'm gonna be honest, but overall, like, these palettes are so good. And yes, I purchased all of them, and I had no complaints. Like, I want to go more in depth in the other palettes, like in the tutorial. But so far, the shades I did use, like, my favorite Dark Magic palette, because I feel like it blends a little bit easier than the others. So it's a green palette. I feel like it blended way easier than, like, the other ones blended real good, and they're very creamy and nice. But this one blended so easy for me. Like, I just had to blend a little bit, and that's it. It was good. Palettes are so good. I love them. No complaints. And that's it for eyeshadows. And oh, I want to do skincare. So let's backtrack to the face. So skincare is like the most important thing to me, you know. Especially if you want a flawless, nice makeup, that's the most important. And I'm gonna start with my cleanser, the Tacha Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. It looks like this. This cleanser is magic in a bottle. Like this cleanser, you don't even need a makeup wipe to take off your makeup. If you use this, like you have to use it dry, like pump it, use it dry because it's very oily. It breaks down all your makeup, everything. And then you wet it after a while, use like a thing to clean it off, and everything's out. Like it removes everything. That's what I love about this. That's why I say it's magic in a bottle, because it takes out everything. Like, and I feel so much more cleaner than any other cleanser, to be honest, when I use this. And it is expensive. The Tasha skincare brand is really expensive, but it's so worth it. Their products, I think. They're worth it. The moisturizer I've been loving lately is the Origins Ginzing Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. Looks like this. What I like about this moisturizer, not too thick or too thin. Like I like to use thick moisturizers at nighttime, because if I use a thick moisturizer on like before I apply my base, it's not gonna like look as the coverage I want. When I apply makeup, like if I'm going for a full coverage especially, it's not gonna look as full coverage because it's gonna absorb like all of the products, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this moisturizer smells good as well. It smells like fruits, I don't know, it smells so good. But I love it, it makes my skin very glowy. Yeah, this moisturizer, I feel like it's 24 hours, like it lasts like so long. I can still see the glows on my skin when I use it. I use it at morning and nighttime. Okay, eye cream. So for eye cream is not necessary, but if you have bags and dark circles and you want to depuff your under eyes, then I prefer it. And the one I use is the Origins Ginzing Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. It's the same as the moisturizer, it's just smaller and it's an eye cream. So it's like a pinkish shade. I love this. I use this before my makeup and after. It's so good. Like I used to have like so much puffiness under my eyes. Like I always had puffy eyes. And as soon as I started using this, it's not as puffy and it looks so much better. So okay, so lately I have no prime. Like I use the same primer I always use, so they're always my favorites. Like they're not currently my favorite, so I'm not gonna mention them. But I am gonna mention the foundation. So this whole summer I've been using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I'm in the shade Warm Beige. This foundation is so good. Like it makes my skin look so nice, and I don't know, it makes my, like it's not that full coverage, like you have to build it up, but it's not light coverage, it's like that nice medium coverage. It doesn't cover like everything, but it's so nice. I love it. And this is actually my summer shade. This one, I don't know, I just love this foundation so much. It makes like my makeup lasts all day with it. Like it doesn't smudge, it doesn't move anything, like good, not cakey, not, I feel like it's a perfect foundation. If you don't want that real full coverage but that light coverage, foundation is it. Oh, and I forgot to mention one more concealer. I just saw it right now. And it's the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. So if you're looking for another affordable concealer, this is it right here. So it comes with like a little sponge ball, but I don't really like that. I use it, I put it in the back of my hand and apply with a brush, or yeah, that's how I apply it. But this concealer is so good. I'm in the shade Light Pale. Yeah, it's so good. Like I put my sister onto this. I got so many compliments wearing this concealer. Like I feel like this concealer brightened my under eye even more. I don't know what was it, but it doesn't crease on me. It doesn't move anything. Okay, so I had to talk about this product because why not? And it's the Morphe Sculpting and Contouring Sponge. Is so good for so many things. This sponge is good for everything. Foundation, concealer, powder. And I like that it has this so you can apply for your foundation. If you're applying liquid foundations, I just dip it in and apply it. And this pointy part for like concealer if you want to get like real in depth. And then powders as well. I feel like you could use powder here or here on the sides, like It's perfect for so many things, and it applies your foundation so much smoother than any other beauty blender I tried. I apply my concealer really good. I mean, my foundation concealer it blends so easy. It makes my everything look so much smoother and flawless. I don't know, something about this sponge I love. On to powders. So I have like 2, but yeah. Okay, so this first powder I'm gonna be talking about is the next powder I'm going to be talking about is my Lancôme Absolute Powder Radiant Smoothing Powder. I did use this in several tutorials, but I got this from Jaclyn, of course. This thing is really expensive. It's like 64 bucks, 60 bucks, but with tax it was like 64. Yeah, I hate the price, but it's so freaking good. Like, it has such a nice glow to it. I guess a powder is like, it leaves your, like, if you like an overall glow, like, skin when you makeup, I suggest this powder. Like, applying it all over your face. So, like, apply it with this sponge, dip it in, apply it like this, or with like a powder brush like this, and like do it very lightly to get it all over the face, because I like an overall glow. Or you could use it like in your near your cheeks, under eye, like where you want most of the glow. So like here, you could use it here. This is the shade Pearl. So this is like a pinkish undertone, as you can see. So I will use this more like when I'm not that fair, when I'm a little tan, because it is peachy undertone and I'm not like peachy undertone. It's gonna make me look more pale. I don't want that. So I will probably, like, now that fall and winter is coming, I will probably use like a little bit, not too much, because I don't want to look like a ghost. The next powder I'm going to be talking about is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This powder is so good. Okay, so this powder, I feel like it's not glowy, but it's not matte. It's a very satin powder. I did use this all over my skin today, and it makes my skin look so good. Like, if you have dry skin especially, this is perfect. If you have oily skin, I wouldn't suggest this, because it's not gonna last as long if you set it all over your face. If you have oily skin, it's not gonna last, because this is like a dewy satin powder. So just, I don't know, that's what I like about it, because I do have dry skin. I don't like a powder that looks too matte and patchy. I hate that. But yeah, I suggest this powder for setting even the under eyes, all over your face. And I don't know if you could see the glow in the back to the Lancôme. I'm gonna pick up a little bit, put in the back of my hand, and it blends so smooth. It feels so smooth on my skin. I don't know if you can see the glow, but it feels so nice. Also, I said I will mix these two. If you guys purchase these powders or have them, I suggest you mix them. I mean, applying one of them is good, like great by itself, but both of them I feel like it looks so much better. I don't know. Like, one day I just mixed them and I just fell in love with like mixing the powders. I was like, I want to try these, since I love both of these powders. But like, it didn't mattify or anything. It didn't look too cakey. It didn't emphasize anything. It made my skin look extra nice when I mixed these two powders. It did not like look too drying. It did not cake up, because usually when you apply like too much powder, you could cake up after a while. But I feel like these powders are not as thick as like a regular translucent powder, so that's why I mix them sometimes. If you was to mix like a matte powder with if you was to mix too many powders, you'll look too cakey and dry. But these two, I don't know. I'm sorry, I apologize, my voice is like getting raspy. I'm having like allergies, and I don't know if I'm getting sick. I hope not, but right now my nose is stuffy. And the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. It looks like this. I feel like a lot of Kat Von D products are so good. Like her lipstick formula, so good. But yeah, this palette, I love that it comes with a mirror, of course. So you have 3 contour shades, 3 highlighting shades. So these are highlighting powders that give you like an extra brightness under your eyes. And I suggest putting that after you apply concealer. But I usually use the middle shade, because I feel like this is gonna look too gray on me. It's gonna be too dark on me, and it will tend to get orangey. So I always use the middle one, because it's just perfect on me. It's the perfect shade. I'm using it right now, so you can see it's the perfect bronze shade. Not too dark, not too light, not too gray, not too orange. It's perfect. And when I actually apply these under eye powders, especially if you have dry skin, I suggest like you apply that like alone without translucent powder. My god, my eyes are watery because I'm getting so much allergies right now. And my eyes are getting watery because I have so much allergies right now. I don't know what is it. These two shades, I suggest like setting your under eyes after concealer with it. If you have dry skin, it's not gonna crease at all. And it looks so like nice and doesn't look too drying. It really brightens the under eye, especially if you're using concealer that's exactly your shade and you want to brighten it. It looks so good. Palette is pretty pricey, but it's so worth it. The bronzer, like, it blends like butter. It blends so nice. The next thing I'm going to talk about, I do have on right now, is the Tarte lashes in the style Goddess. I've been rocking with these for months already. Like, these are the only lashes I ever used, ever. Like, to be honest, like, I'm gonna be real right now. I never, ever tried any other lashes besides this. And the first time, it's bomb. Right now, yes, I do have long, these like look longer than the other ones. I don't know if it's the way I applied it, but it's cruelty free. It's nice. It's great. Like, the lashes will last all day on me, and I like the way it. See, it's like I don't like really separated lashes, like that look separated. I like lashes that go together for some reason. I don't know, there's something about it. I don't know. So these lashes, I really like that. They're not too separated. They're very compacted and nice, like the hairs. I love these. They're just so like they're not that dramatic, but they're not that simple. Like I will go out in public and people will be like, oh my god, your lashes look so nice. And it's these lashes, like, and people ask I get these on my real lashes, and I'm like, no. So yeah, Worth the Hype Voluminous and Nothing Mascara looks like this. I feel like drugstore and affordable mascaras are so much better than high-end. I don't know if it's me, but I love this mascara so much. It does not smudge. So the next things I'm going to talk about, I'm almost done, is the Benefit My Precisely Brow Pencil. This brow pencil is so pencil, so it's not like the Brow Wiz as Anastasia. So easy to apply, like, especially if you want to like get a shape here and do like little strokes to have like those little hairs there. It's so easy to, and like sometimes I have missing hair here, so it's so easy to fill in. Like I do it very lightly. And this eyebrow powder lasts on me all day. Can't complain about it. It's so good. Like I feel like you could shape it the way you want to. Like you could have it real nice and like natural looking, or you could have it real like bold and nice. Like I feel like you have so much control with this pencil. Not like the Wiz where it's like very thick, so it's gonna, you know what I mean. Okay, so the next things is these Kylie lipsticks, matte liquid lipsticks in the shade Commando and Naked. So it looks like these. So the one is like a pale nude, and this one's like a pinkish nude. Actually, I mixed these two together, and with a gloss I've been loving lately. The brand Boxum. I never really like heard of this brand really. Like I got this because my boyfriend gave me like 2 Christmases ago. Actually, I had this for a while already. It was like 2 Christmases ago. It was like a sample of lipsticks and lip glosses from Sephora, and he got me it. He's so nice. And this came with it, and I was like, oh, I want to try it. And it's such a pretty gloss. Like it looks like this. It's real thick, I'm not gonna lie. So it looks like this. It's pretty dark and clear, but as soon as you apply in the lip, it actually shows up clear. It doesn't actually show, like it shows up this color, but I like blend it. It doesn't show, like it makes it a little tint darker, but not too much. It feels thick on the skin, but like on the lips it feels nice and hydrating. It hydrates your lips. And yeah, I mixed all those 3 together, and I'm loving the combination. Like it gives like a nice, I don't know how to explain it. I just like the combination. It gives like a nice pinkish, palish nude. Like I feel like this could be an everyday lip. Like it's not too pinkish, not too nude. I don't know. So I love it. Next thing I'm gonna talk about is sprays. So this spray is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. It looks like this. This spray is so freaking good. This spray is so good for so many things. It doesn't like it hydrates your skin a little bit, but it's more like it melts everything in. Like, I don't know, there's something like, I feel like if you apply too much powder or something and you spray like when you're ready to set your face after everything, it just melts everything in, especially like if you apply too much or something. I don't know, it's so good. It's really like a mist, like as you can see, like doesn't come out too strong. You could like spray it real close to your face. You know how when it's stronger sprays, you have to like spray further so it won't mess up your base. But this one is like, and it smells so good. The next spray is my Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray. Looks like this. Makeup Revolution, like I said, is very affordable. This spray is so good. Like, it's an illuminating spray, so I feel like you could use it like, I'm gonna do like a makeup foundation routine for like the winter time, especially because I love this, like especially for dry skin. If you want like a nice dewy finish, this is a nice spray to spray all over, like after you, like a regular setting spray after everything. Or you could use it like, let's say your foundation, you want like a dewy set, like if you want a dewy glowy foundation look, you could just spray the sponge and just like apply with the foundation together, and you got a nice illuminating foundation and dewy and glowy. It looks so pretty. And a concealer as well. I'll show you, but I did do a tutorial on that as well, with like foundation routine for dry skin. I did mention like illuminating spray, or any illuminating spray does help with dry skin. But yeah, this is so good for like so many things, like spraying your sponge with this and foundation together and concealer. It's so bomb. It makes it look extra dewy and nice. I only have one highlight because, so my favorite highlights at the moment I'm wearing right now, so bomb, is the Iluvsarahii Dose of Colors and the shade Soulmate. So this, she did a whole collection with a palette, a highlight, and lipsticks and lip glosses. But I didn't try everything. I only had the eyeshadow palette, the highlight, and the lipstick. But it has a mirror. Like, it's so good. And it looks darker, like a gold, but when you apply it on the skin, it doesn't look too gold, too white. It's just perfect. It looks like wet glass on your cheeks and wet on your skin. It doesn't sit on it, and it's very, very blinding. Like, I pick up a little bit on a brush and go there, and it's already like so blinding. So a little bit goes a long way with this highlight. As you can see, look at that. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so this is the second to last product, and it's my Dose of Colors Iluvsarahii collab once again in the shade Fresca. And oh my god, lately I've been just loving, like, I haven't worn makeup in a while actually, which is crazy, but lately I've been loving just no lashes and a red lip and nice skin. So especially this red lip, like, it's such a nice red. Like, it's not that bright and it's not that like deep dark red. It's that perfect hint of red, like in between, and it's not too dry on the lips. It's actually very satin on the lips, so it's not that matte. Okay, so the last product makes my lashes look lengthy, and it does it like what it says, voluminous and lengthy. Like, it looks so good. So yeah, that's it, you guys. That's it for my current favorites. I hope you guys go purchase some of these products and love them as much as I do. Like, this is the products I've been currently loving lately. Of course, I'm going to use like forever, but it's the products I've been just using lately and loving. And yeah, I hope you guys go out and get some. I'll see you in the next one, but before we leave, don't forget to subscribe down below, and please guys follow all my social medias, and they'll be linked down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for more videos like this, just me talking about makeup, and the love I have for makeup is so strong, and I just love sitting here on camera and talking about makeup because it's my passion and I love makeup so much. Even like without a camera, like to other people, like I talk about makeup so much because I love it, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do. And don't forget to turn on the post notification bell. Right next to the subscribe button is the bell button, so every time I upload you're notified. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.